Welcome to my first apartment in Paralives. I was super excited when this game finally released because I have been waiting for this for a couple of years. I can't remember how long, but I have known about the development of this game and I was kind of sad when they delayed the release, but now that it is finally here and actually it released just before my birthday, so I actually got this as a birthday present, so shout out to my brother. And I couldn't wait to start building. There's so many apartments in here. They are more like, not like the apartments in The Sims, but more like before we had apartments in The Sims 4 that we would just like make a building and we could have so many Sims living in there, but they were all the same household. So that is how these apartments work in the game. I don't know if they are planning to change that. I don't really mind it. It's I did actually enjoy playing with several Sims all in the same household. Only it bothers me that I don't think you can like lock doors for different paras, which would be quite useful if we were playing like this. So if you have neighbors, they will always be at each other's houses. So yeah, but this apartment is right below the apartment where Solen and Kian live, and they have a very good apartment. So I didn't want to undo their apartment, and I just decided to build underneath theirs. I don't remember if I cheated for money in this build, but I don't think this is very expensive. Theirs is a somewhat expensive apartment, so yeah, I have no idea how much this actually ends up costing. When I do the downstairs apartment, I am going to have this up on the Steam Workshop, so if you want to have it in your game, you can do that. I think that you should be able to have links for all of those things that you upload to the workshop, so once I have that, I will add it to the video description. But yeah, I haven't really talked about anything I've done so far, so I have the kitchen in a similar space to where Soleil and Kian have theirs, but I decided to have it a bit different and change the layout just so that it was, you know, different enough and it was clear that different people live in the same space and they have made what they wanted to with this space. I thought that it was interesting to have the TV against this wall, just so that the diagonals kind of made sense. I also tried to have the dining table parallel to the other diagonal, and I actually made the kitchen a little bit bigger just so that there wasn't any like space that was just blank and didn't serve a purpose. And I changed the colors in here because I was already doing a more like primary color scheme, so I have lots of dark blues and the black wasn't working for me. There's a lot of white, so I don't think that it looks like something that you would find at a preschool, so it still looks somewhat I don't think that I was going for like fancy or elegant, but like put together and grown up in a way. I think that I managed that. I was sort of going for a mid-century modern kind of look. There's some really beautiful furniture in that style in the game. I am excited to do a lot more builds with that. I also really like that plant with the duck-shaped pot. I think that is really cute, and I have been adding that to bathrooms. I have been playing with paras, and I have been like decorating their spaces and such. So I haven't recorded those, but it's been hard for me to sort of get used to this game because it is very similar to Sims in some senses, and I just haven't been great with change lately, so I am still trying to get used to all of the different things. Like, for example, there aren't any like paintings that are set. You pick whatever frame you want, and so you can have like this circular frame, which is really cool. But a lot of the time when I was building in The Sims, I would have like a specific painting in mind, and here there is so much freedom that it just doesn't work like that. Which is very cool. I really like that. It's just that I haven't gotten used to it. And I am a designer and I have made my own illustrations. And I am very excited to add my own stuff to this game. I really like that you can upload whatever you want. So, like I said, there is a lot of freedom and that is very cool. Like, also I really like that you can have these picture frames that you can add to tables. That is really, really cool and realistic, and I love it. I'm thinking about making some more illustrations specifically so that I can use these like circular frames a little more easily, because especially with these circular frames, it's just kind of hard to find something that really fits inside them. So I think that it would be a cool thing to do. especially since I am able to do that, and sometimes my illustrations, I think I make them in a style that is pretty compatible with this game, so I am very excited about that. I did notice while working on this that I was using these more abstract pictures, so I kind of ran out of abstract pictures to use, and also because of the color scheme that I was going for, that can be somewhat limiting. I mean, it's the same in The Sims because of how you are limited to different to like a specific size for a painting, and sometimes you have some options for colors, but not many a lot of the time. I am also very blown away with how customizable almost every furniture piece is, and how easy it is to change the sizes of rugs and also curtains. That is amazing. I often struggle with picking out curtains that will actually fit the windows that I am using, so not having that as a problem here was amazing. And also the wood tones, you can just copy whatever hex code you are using, and this is what I did with this bed. And also I think that it is really cool that you can choose different patterns and textures for everything. You have different categories, you have textiles, you have woods, you have stone, and lots of other stuff. I am sure they will add more, and I am very curious because I know that they said that they are going to be adding more furniture and items to the game. So I am wondering what kind of style those will be. I saw that they said that they want us to be able to do historical buildings. So I think that we are going to get like so many options for more traditional builds, which I am very excited about. The modern stuff in this game is beautiful. I am very, very happy about it. And also I really like that there's a lot of medical stuff. So I added I don't know what to call this, but it's a container for different medicines, like for pills, which I find really realistic, especially because people of different age groups use that, but especially if you want to make your elders have like a more different space, or if you want your paras to actually have different, like, if you want their space to reflect that they have gotten older, you can add different stuff like canes or a wheelchair. They also have like everyday things that are very realistic and just normal, and I am very glad that we have that. But yeah, I am now finishing work on this primary bedroom. I think that this is a very nice calming one. I think that the most like childish item that I use here is that entryway mat, which I don't think, I mean, I really like it, and I think that it will be really cool for kids spaces, but I also don't think that it looks out of place here because I was going for a playful space, and I tried to use some colors that were a little bit darker, like darker reds or darker blues, because I felt like that helped with it not looking super childish. I also really like these walk-in showers and how you can also adjust them, and we have a washer and a dryer. I decided that I only wanted to have one and pretend that it does both things. They are not functional at the moment, so I don't see any problem with just having one. It would be really cool if they actually added one that did both things and that they were useful. I hope that they do. But I do really like the little detail that you can have like the actual shelves in the walk-in showers and different like bathroom items. You can clutter them and it is very easy to do so. And I also really like how you have this hamper that has a curved side. So it's just so nice that they are versatile enough, and honestly that color wheel really changes everything. It's just so cool to be able to have that freedom. But I am almost done with this apartment. I wanted to have something here in the balcony, so I got a few activities like an easel, and I have a grill. I don't think those are functional yet. And I also added that table, which only has a spot for one chair, which I find very strange. Like everything, you can size it up and down, and yeah, I am so excited for this game. I can't wait to play more with it. Let me know if there's anything that you would like to see specifically with this game. And I would also love to know if you are interested in playing this game, in building here, or if you are waiting for the end of early access when the game is actually complete. Thank you so much for watching. I know I haven't been posting as much, so thank you for being here, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye everyone!